What's up, everybody? So we're back to talk about the next arc in One Piece that we're doing. So this is for Warship Island, the arc, and I'm gonna tell you this is probably gonna be a pretty short video because Warship Island arc is not long, and there's not much to say about it for me. Warship Island, Luffy and his crew. I believe this is the arc where they first come upon the calm belt, which is like where the water doesn't move. Tons of like sea kings and stuff. If I'm wrong, but I don't remember. But somehow they come across this girl whose name is Apis, I believe. And she has some kind of devil fruit powers. I don't remember what the name of the fruit was that allows her to talk to animals, speak to animals. Warship Island is an island that looks like a warship. Like when you see it through the fog, like its silhouette looks like a warship, but it's actually not. But that's just how it got its name, because the first person that found the island was coming from that direction, I guess. It turns out Apis has like a pet dragon, not a pet dragon, but a dragon she found, and she knows that there's like this island where dragons existed and all this, and the dragon's just trying to get home, and she ends up talking Luffy into making sure the dragon gets home. And you know how Luffy is. When Luffy sets his mind on something, that's what they're doing. And really, that's about it. It's them trying to get this dragon back to its home, which they didn't really know where it was, but they end up finding some kind of clue that kind of indicates where it might be. And then even like when they get there, they see some like stuff that's been like some like dragon-esque like art and stuff that's been covered up through time. And there is a villain in the show, in this arc, who had ate the sickle fruit, I believe. And he could just like throw like slashes. And he had this really weird, stupid pink haircut where his hair like comes up like this and kind of like comes over like that, but it's not curly. He looks like he belongs in like Dr. Seuss or something. But he looks like Neil Patrick Harris. That's the whole thing I thought the whole time. I was like, ooh, if they adapt this, they should get Neil Patrick Harris. And this is something they could do in season 2, but they're most definitely gonna skip it because it's filler. I don't know if I've said that yet. It's filler, 100%. For me, it was. And like Neil Patrick Harris would be a good like guest star real big role who could do it, but they're not gonna. If they find a way to bring that character in still, they could and still do that, but Warship Island's out. There's no way they're doing this in live action. And I want to say this is the first time that I felt filler, I guess, because everything up to that was, like I said, I had watched in live action, and I was like, this is like the live action, but there's more stuff. And then Logtown was like my first thing since, and it felt important. Like I was saying, I mean, there was some stuff there that was important. And then to me, this arc was the first thing to me that was like, this is not doing anything. I'm bored. Not bored, but like I'm ready for this to be gone. And it's only like 8 episodes. So it's not really that long to endure. But that's it. You know what I mean? So like I said, I really don't have a lot to say about Warship Island. I've seen some stuff on YouTube where people were saying that it's actually one of the better filler arcs. Obviously, I haven't seen everything yet. But out of some of the filler arcs I've seen, there's definitely better ones. There's better ones. But there's some stupid ones out there too. Can't wait to talk about all of them. So, I can't, out of the top of my mind, I can't remember which arc is next. But we will see. Okay. Yep, that makes sense. So, the next arc we'll talk about will be Reverse Mountain. So, we're still on our way to the Grand Line. Alright. Trying to remember exactly how everything floats. So, as of right now, I'm still in Thriller Bark. I don't know how much longer I have in it. I'm still like in the thick of it, I think. That's it. That's Warship Island for you. And come back and we'll talk about Reverse Mountain next. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.